Hello, everybody. This is James Hamilton. Uh, People are wondering what this is all about. I got a few messages already. What's happening is at the San Antonio Housing Authority, they got this thing called commodities. That's food assistance for the residents. Unfortunately, the San Antonio Food Bank has a rule that nobody under 60 receives any type of commodities. So on Monday the 6th and today, they received what they call cheese boxes. And they also received commodities. While the disabled, when I'm saying they, I'm talking about the people that are 60 and over. And people that are not 60 didn't get anything. This is not business as usual. What's happening is we got a coronavirus pandemic. And during this coronavirus pandemic, the mayor had a saying out there: stay safe, stay home. But the San Antonio Food Bank did not deliver commodities to the disabled people here at the elderly and disabled housing. In my particular case, Lewis Chatham Apartments on Flores Street here in San Antonio. And I had a talk with the housing authority, and they won't budge. The case manager, and I'm not going to say her name because that's cruel, said that we're not to get anything. People are hungry here. People are not having enough to eat. Any help that we can receive is really appreciated, right? Because, we need the extra help. We poor people, we're disabled people. We need the help. Well, 19 disabled residents at Lewis Chatham did not get any commodities or cheese boxes. They're claiming that the food bank is prohibiting us from doing it. Now, I did everything I could with the housing authority, and they're hiding behind the food bank. And they told us to go to our local food pantry or Megasite. This Megasite that I'm protesting tomorrow, I'm not going to go down there and act a fool or anything, and I'm going alone. This place is miles from where I live. So I would have to take two buses and walk a mile and a half to get to this Megasite by 10 a.m. in the morning. So I'm going to be leaving out of here, and I will be documenting uh, video documentation, such as videos and live streams of my trip there. What am I trying to do? People are trying to figure out. I want the city of San Antonio to see how hard it is for a resident, a disabled resident, somebody like me that's almost 50 years old, to get to a Megasite without a car. And I want to see if they're going to turn me away. And, they could have easily, the food bank could have easily provided food for the 19 residents of Lewis Chatham that do not qualify for the 60 and over program. It's not business as usual. The mayor wants us to stay home and stay safe. But the food bank and San Antonio Housing Authority is telling me to go all of these miles to my Megasite to get food. I can't shelter, but starvation would kill you before any virus would. So I'm going to be documenting my trip from here at Lewis Chatham to the Megasite. Now, just like I told you, I'm almost 50 years old. Will I be healthy enough to make it there and back? I know I'm going to be putting myself at risk to contracting the coronavirus, but I'm just doing what San Antonio Housing Authority told me to do. Go to your local Megasite. Go to your pantry. And they gave us a big old list on our doors of these places you can go. And every one of these places, I'm going to have to leave home. I cannot stay home and stay safe. So, Mr. Nuremberg, Mayor Nuremberg, you could have easily fixed this problem by making one phone call. You know, even a one-time delivery would help. But only thing we get is just emails. You know, we went through all of this that we were emailing people from your office. Not going to say who, but we were back and forth emailing. And the disabled people here at Lewis Chatham still haven't got food assistance. They passed the bags out, and the disabled people got nothing. You know, if you really want people in public housing or here in San Antonio to stay safe, the most vulnerable people, the poor, the disabled, you need to provide them assistance too, not just senior citizens. And it's just 19 people, and y'all couldn't even do that. So what I'm going to be doing tomorrow is I'm going to leave out of here, and I'm going to head to my local Megasite. You know, there's going to be a lot of challenges on my way there. The VIA buses are only going to allow 16 people on a VIA bus at one time. So I'm going to have to leave early enough just in case there was more than 16 people on that bus, I would be able to get in. I'm going to have to walk 1.5 miles because there ain't no buses that would take me to all the way to the Megasite location. Am I healthy enough to make the walk? Am I going to catch coronavirus from a person on a bus or at a bus stop or standing in line over there at the Megasite? These are the things that we all have to consider when you decide to neglect certain members of the community by providing no assistance. Now, I have to go this route because I was told by my case manager's supervisor that I have to go to a Megasite or place on this list that they put on our doors today. So I'm doing exactly what the San Antonio Housing Authority told me to do. Go to your pantry. Go to your local Megasite. And what we're going to see tomorrow is how difficult it is for people that are poor and disabled and don't have vehicles or don't have people that's going to drive them to get the things that they need to survive. I also heard something about our governor signing some kind of bill that's going to provide extra money on our food stamp cards. And I also heard about this stimulus check that's supposed to be coming. Well, we don't have none of that right now. We don't have the stimulus check yet. We don't have the extra food stamp dollars. So what are you doing in the meanwhile? You're going to have to go to a Megasite. And even if I had the money, even if I had those food stamps, no matter, uh, I don't know how much it's going to be, but even if we had those things, we got a problem here in San Antonio. We got a supply chain problem. And Mayor Newmanberg is aware of that. And I hope people don't take this the wrong way when I say this. People with money is coming over to the south side, the west side, and the east side, and buying everything up. Buying all the toilet paper, buying all the food products, all the milk and everything like that. They put limitations on how much you can buy, so they circumvent those limitations by going to these stores multiple times. Our whole family is going in stores buying a lot of these items that are restricted to buy more than one or two. Those things are going on, and it's a supply chain problem in the area in which I live. I go to my local HEB or Walmart, and I'm going to have to wait in line for 45 minutes to get in the store just to be meted by empty shelves. Today, I couldn't buy toilet paper today. I went in the store, I went to 2 or 3 stores, and I couldn't find toilet paper. So we got a supply chain problem. So that's what this protest is all about. And I hope it don't upset anybody at the mayor's office, because that's what the San Antonio Housing Authority told me I had to do. They said I didn't qualify for commodities or any type of assistance delivered to my door from the food bank. So what other options do I have? Well, tomorrow I'm going to be documenting my journey on video. This is what's called what do I call it? A one-man walking protest. You're going to see me getting on the buses. You're going to see me walking that 1.5 miles just to get to your local food bank Megasite. You're going to see the food bank people working. But you're going to see how hard it is when you're poor and you need to get the things you need to survive. We talked to the housing authority. I called as many people as I can. I talked to the mayor's office, his staff, and we just got a whole bunch of emails and denials. And sometimes a little bit of promises that they refuse to keep. Yeah, commodities came today. It didn't come for the disabled. How are those people going to survive? How am I going to survive? So we're going to do this one-man walking protest. And it's a protest against the city of San Antonio, the San Antonio Housing Authority, and the San Antonio Food Bank, because they all got their hands in this. The most vulnerable people has been excluded and abandoned. And hopefully, if they could see this journey that I'm going to go on tomorrow, they will understand that it's not as easy as they say it's going to be. It's going to be a difficult trip. I'm an African American male, almost 50 years old, with underlying health issues. I'm a primary candidate of dying from this illness. And the food bank and the San Antonio Housing Authority tells me I have to leave my home just to get assistance when they could have easily delivered. And this probably is not a big deal for all of y'all that's ordering your food from Uber Eats or have a full pantry. or plenty of money to buy everything that you need in advance. It's a totally different set of circumstances. And, I tried explaining it to you in the emails. I tried talking to you, but you don't understand. You said you could go to a Megasite, or you could go to the west side of town and pick up food at a pantry. How can I quarantine? How can I stay home and stay safe? And you're asking me to go to those places. I don't have a car. But, I couldn't reason with any of those people. I couldn't reason with the mayor's office. I couldn't reason with the San Antonio Housing Authority or the food bank. So we're going to make this journey tomorrow. What I'm asking everyone to do, I know everybody's busy and don't have time to sit up here on my Facebook page. But I want y'all to hop in every once in a while throughout your day and look at the videos that I post, because I'm going to document the turmoils that people within San Antonio Housing Authority have if you don't have food and you don't have a car. This is not business as usual. Provide assistance. There's people worse than me out there that's suffering with no food. There's people upstairs that are suffering in silence. I'm not going to do that. So I will be posting videos tomorrow for you to see with your own eyes how it is like to go to a Megasite during the coronavirus outbreak and not have a car. Okay, I'll see most of y'all tomorrow, and join me in this protest. Okay. Hello everyone, I'm leaving home now, heading to the Megasite. Right now it's not too bad out. It's not too cold, not too hot. And they said that we're expecting rain later on today, but hopefully I'm going to get there and back soon. For those that haven't seen any of my other posts, I'm protesting the actions of the San Antonio Food Bank and San Antonio Housing Authority for denying commodities to people that are under 60. What's going on is we have a coronavirus pandemic, and they still doing business as usual. There are several residents at Lewis Chatham Apartments and other apartments, San Antonio Housing Authority apartments, that supposed to be for the elderly and disabled, but because you're under 60, they deny you commodities. And what's happening is, no matter what we say or do, the answer is no. It's not business as usual. We got a pandemic. We got a supply chain problem. We're having all these issues that makes it difficult for people to get food. Yeah, we all been to the store. We seen the empty shelves. And they just don't care. And they told us that we have to go to our Megasite, or the food bank Megasite, or a local pantry. A large majority of the pantries are closed or just don't have any food. So what I'm doing is I'm going to the Megasite. I'm going to show people how difficult it is to get to a Megasite without having a vehicle. There's miles to walk. There's a lot of waits. There's a lot of delays. Sometimes you get there late and don't get anything. But people at Lewis Chatham and the food bank think it's easy to get to these locations. I'm going to show you that it's not. I'm an individual that have underlying health issues. I'm a person that's at risk of getting the coronavirus. I have diabetes, high blood pressure, a lot of other things wrong, and I'm almost 50 years old. And the food bank and the San Antonio Housing Authority, and in some cases the mayor's office, because they're not responding to us people that are under 60 that live in San Antonio Housing Authority's elderly and disabled properties. They say, hey, just go ahead and go on to the food bank. And they got this thing that the mayor is saying now, stay home, work safe. I'm not able to stay home. I got to go to a Megasite because they won't deliver 19 more boxes to the property. We're going to see how this goes. Currently, I just left the apartments and I'm sitting right here waiting on the next bus to come. Right now they're doing Saturday schedule, and I believe the Via bus is also allowing only 16 people on the bus with limited routes. So when I get in the close vicinity of the food bank Megasite, I'm going to have to walk a mile and a half from wherever that bus stop is to wherever I'm going. So we're going to see how this goes. I'm going to be back on the next live stream, and wish me luck. Okay, I just boarded bus 102 heading toward Cadillac Park Drive. I'm on an empty bus. I'm on an empty bus, and I'm actually surprised. I got my 3-axis gimbal with me for when I have to take that walk, that 1-mile walk. Seeing that I'm on an empty bus and not too many stops, I should get to the Cadillac pretty quick. Hopefully, this will be a relatively easy walk. I'm saying that, and you see the expression on my face because my knee is already hurting from I don't know, I must have twisted it or something. But I got a sore knee, and I got 1 mile to go once I get to the general area. Okay, I'm gonna come back live at my next stop. Let's see how this goes. Hello everyone, this is James Hamilton once again. And welcome to the coronavirus food bank protest. No, we don't have a bunch of people out here, it's just me. And the point I'm trying to prove is the difficulties of getting to these Megasite locations for the food bank. And it is difficult to get there. Yeah, I took bus 43 from Lewis Chatham, And then I transferred to bus 121. And now I'm waiting on bus 619. Bus 619. So basically, I took the bus down here, bus 102. Got off the bus right up here. I don't know exactly where I'm at, but I'm close to Valero Station right up here on Southwest Military, right next to Kelly Air Force Base. And I had to cross the street and wait on this 619. This is going to be the third bus that I'm going to catch to get to this location. And then eventually I'm going to have to get off at a certain stop and walk for a mile. Wow. Walk for a mile. Just to get food, because the San Antonio Housing Authority and the San Antonio Food Bank said that I could go on the bus during the stay home, work safe deal that the mayor has done. You know, this is the process that I had to go through to get there. And it's tiring, it's disappointing, but this is what they said that I'm required to do, because they don't deliver commodities for people that are under 60 years old. They could have easily donated or brought the boxes needed for the 19 residents that we have that need it. These Megasites are miles from where I live. And they also give us a list of other places to go that are miles from where I live. Would it be easier for them to just bring the 19 boxes for the residents than requiring us to go through what I'm going through today? A lot of the residents cannot make the trip that I'm making. Oh, that ain't it. They can't make the trip. Physical difficulties don't allow them to do so. But this is the process, you know, if you don't have a car. And we're going to see what's going to happen at the Megasite. We're going to see what's going to happen at the Megasite. Are they going to let me in? Are they going to turn me away after walking that mile, after taking all these buses? This is what San Antonio Housing Authority, and according to them, the food bank also, require disabled residents. That's what they require of us. They require that we take all these buses, walk all these miles, just to get food, when they could easily deliver. And I want Eric Cooper to understand. Eric Cooper is the CEO of the food bank. This is the process that we go through just to get to your Megasites. I hope you look over these videos and see that it ain't easy. You might be sitting in your home, your air conditioning, expensive home, ordering out, having Uber Eats, bring you food, Or you could go in your fully stocked pantry. And Mayor Nuremberg, I hope you hear this because I'm referring to you too. David Nisivocha with San Antonio Housing Authority. Sitting at home with everything that you need. And you require me to do this. Seniors only. Commodities. Well, I'm about to shut this stream down because I need to conserve battery. Because once I get off of bus 619, there's a 1 mile walk. And I'm going to be late arriving there at Trader Joe's or wherever that place is located. But it's going to be a 1 mile walk. And Google Maps said that I could be able to do that in about 24 minutes. We'll see. Hey, I'm back on live again. Now, I'm going to turn my camera around. And that sign right over there in front of me across the street where those vehicles are at said it's Trader's Village. It's the next 2 exits. That direction. Means I gotta walk down the I-10 access road against traffic. While I'm doing this live, I also got Google Maps in the background. And I'm gonna turn my camera around. Well, not really danger, but I'm on the access road. And this is going uphill. I'm gonna keep on streaming until I get close by or on top of this hill or whatever. This is a mile. I got my external battery pack going. Mr. Nisivocha, Mr. Eric Cooper, and all the other people watching, Mayor Nuremberg. This is what taking public transportation to a Megasite looks like. And we're gonna walk all the way there. Thank God that we got a good data connection. They gave us plenty of space in the streets. I have to thank Nuremberg or whoever was in the office when they built this access road, because there's plenty of room for pedestrians to walk. But is it safe? No. So I'm walking up this hill. Because they said during the next 2 exits, Trader's Village. And that's where the Megasite is at. I'm currently late. There's no way I could have made it on time considering what I have to go through. I'm walking as fast as I can. I thought I'd be able to use my 3-axis gimbal. I'm out of breath already. But that'd be a bad idea. I'm just gonna hold my phone and walk. I'm gonna walk this whole distance. On Facebook Live. None of y'all thought a tenants union member would go through this much to prove a point. Disabled people cannot take public transportation to these megasites. And as I'm walking, my leg is kind of giving out. All right, I think I'm making it to the top of the hill. I just lost all feeling in my left leg, but I'm pushing through. I don't even know if it's legal to do what I'm doing right now. But this is, see how that car skirted in that lane? And he stopped. What's going on here? There's a truck that stopped in the middle of the road. And now he's starting again. Now that's dangerous. I'm walking pretty fast, so I would get there in no time. But at being 48 years old, I'm not in good shape for this.
Head south on I-410 Access Road, Southwest Loop 410 toward Old Pearsall Road.
Okay, it's telling me to go to Old Pearsall Road. And that's like 0.02 miles from where I'm standing at. So this is the distance that I covered. So ahead, somewhere up ahead, I have to make a left. This is the walking portion of going to the Megasite. I'm gonna probably have to get on the grass because the line ends here. Yes, I better get on the grass. At least until I get to that sidewalk over there. And at 0.2 miles, I have to make a right on Old Pearsall Road. 0.1 miles. And I have to cross the street over there where that police officer's at. Are they gonna let me cross? Or will I have to cross early? I better not cross early because I might get a ticket from these guys. Thank God they got cross lights over here. I don't know what's happening.
Turn right onto Old Pearsall Road.
Thank you, sir. Okay, right ahead of us, there's a sign, San Antonio Food Bank ahead, and look at the lines. See, the cops had to control traffic because of the food bank, right here at the Traders Village. This is the process in which the San Antonio Housing Authority and the San Antonio Food Bank...
Turn left onto I-410 Access Road, Southwest Loop 410.
Turn left? No. Not going there. I'm gonna follow the cars. Yeah, they asking us to make this trip. Just because you don't have a car, and just because you're under 60, this is the trip that they require us to take.
Slight right onto I-410 access road, Southwest Loop 410.
No, I'm following the vehicle.
Slight right to stay on Old Pearsall Road.
Okay, I just turned off Google navigation now, Google Maps, and I know where to turn, so I'm going there. Is the cops going to stop me from coming in? Okay. There's a lot of people here. And this is where they told us we could take the Via bus to, or where we could walk to. This is crazy. Officer, it's about 6 feet, right? Hey, where do they? Where do the people on foot go?
No, walk up, turn here, go out the gates, take a right. It's all the way at the corner. See where that red building's at the roof?
Yeah.
It's on that side, but go on the outside though.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
And the races begin. Yeah, I had to go to that red building, right?
They're doing walk-ups right there.
There?
Yeah, right there.
Okay, thank you.
I'll save you about 500 yards.
Thank you.
Hi, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up.
Okay. And you're registered? What's your
Yes,
last name?
Hamilton, James Hamilton.
Did you register by some chance?
Yeah, I even got a screenshot of it on my phone.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Can I help you? Oh, this is separate from them. This is something else. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm registered.
Are you under a different last name?
Uh,
That's okay if you're not. I'll just register you in a minute. Let me get your stuff first and then I'll write it down.
okay.
Alright, this is mostly a lot of fruits and apples, vegetables. So I have broccoli, squash. Do you like mushrooms? Because they're like this big.
Oh, wow, yes.
Do you like mushrooms? Okay. What do you have? Okay.
Yeah, I got this.
Make sure y'all wash the fruit vegetables.
I surely will. Yeah, I believe he did. Oh, he's right there. Yeah.
the fruits. Here, I'll put it here.
Okay.
And put it on the bar. I have a bag of
Oh, no, I don't need that.
you want some?
No, no. This is it.
Bread How many apples do you want? How many bags do you want?
Just 2 would be nice.
How many bread?
2.
Alright, let me register you so we can. I don't know why it's not on here.
Okay, that's the end of my journey. Now you see what the disabled and people without vehicles had to go through at the San Antonio Food Bank Megasite over here at Traders Village. I can say the volunteers working today are very nice and professional and go out of their way to help. What's happening is I went up there to the Walker station and they gave me a bunch of BS vegetables. I talked to a volunteer. They got on a walkie-talkie and talked to somebody, and they went and put a bag together with a variety of assortments of different nutritious foods. That's cheese, beans, and bread, wheat bread. And even when I left, they noticed I was a little dehydrated, and they gave me this. And that's grapefruit juice, because I was a little dehydrated. And there was another guy at that bus stop right there at Traders Village he started throwing up. So I could say the food bank here at Traders Village is kind of good. But the idea that I have to travel that whole distance to get here, and now weak, dehydrated, without a vehicle, I have to find a way back. And that's a total reverse of what I had to go through here. People at San Antonio Housing Authority, would you be able to make this trip without your vehicle? Eric Cooper, what do you think about this trip? Mayor Newmanberg, you're doing a wonderful job, but you dropped the ball on this, bro. David Nisivocha, how can you make us go through all this just to get food? Because we're not 60. Okay, well, I'm going to head back slowly. And I want everybody to comment and share.